Money spirals toward me from every direction. It is drawn to me by a force as natural and constant as gravity, and the closer it gets, the faster it moves. That identity is locking in now. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott, and this is the Big Money Vortex. What you're about to experience is a guided restructuring of your consciousness around money. It is a precise technology built from language, rhythm, imagery, and embedded frequency, designed to do one very specific thing: turn your awareness into a vortex, a gravitational center of attraction so powerful that money, opportunity, and financial abundance spiral towards you from every direction. Pulled inward by a force that operates 24 hours a day, whether you're waking or sleeping, whether you're thinking about money or thinking about dinner. A vortex is one of the most powerful structures in nature. Tornadoes, hurricanes, whirlpools, galaxies, all of them are vortices. They share one defining characteristic: they pull everything in their surroundings toward their center. They do this through rotation, spin, through the generation of centripetal force so strong that the material around them has no choice but to be drawn inward. Nothing escapes the pull of a powerful vortex. Everything in its field of influence is swept up, drawn in, and deposited at the center. The activation turns your consciousness into that kind of structure. A financial vortex, spinning, pulling, ever-intensifying center of a gravitational attraction for money. And the mechanism is the same one that operates in every vortex in nature: frequency and rotation. Your consciousness has a frequency, the rate at which your dominant thoughts and emotions vibrate. And it has a rotation, the direction and speed at which your attention moves through the field of possibility. When the frequency is tuned to abundance and the rotation is spinning at the right speed, the vortex forms. And once it forms, everything in its radius begins spiraling inward. Money, opportunity, people, resources, ideas, all of it caught in the pull, all of it moving toward the center, all of it accelerating as it approaches you. The words you're about to hear will tune the frequency. They will initiate the rotation and build the vortex from the inside out, starting in the deepest layers of your subconscious and expanding outward until the pull is so strong that financial abundance spirals towards you with the same inevitability that water spirals toward a drain. Your only task is to listen, to relax, to let the words do what they're designed to do. The deeper you relax, the faster the vortex forms, because relaxation removes the friction that slows the spin. And like every activation in this series, the effect is cumulative. Each listen accelerates the spin, each return visit widens the radius of the pull, each repetition strengthens the gravitational field until the vortex is operating at a level of power that makes the previous listen seem like a warm-up. So let yourself settle in fully, let the words carry you, and let the vortex begin. Close your eyes or let them soften and let the body find its weight. Let the surface beneath you take the full burden of your physical form so that your awareness is free to move, to expand, to begin the rotation that will change your financial reality permanently. Feel yourself settling, sinking, the muscles in your face releasing, the tension in your shoulders dissolving, the grip in your hands loosening, every part of your body letting go, one region at a time. Now from this stillness, everything begins. Now feel a slow turning deep in the center of your chest, behind the sternum, in the space where your awareness naturally rests when your attention is turned inward. A rotation, gentle at first, barely perceptible, like the first turn of a wheel that has been motionless for years. Something is beginning to spin. Something that has always been there, a mechanism built into the very architecture of your consciousness. It's waking up, designed to spin. It is designed to pull, to draw abundance towards you the way a planet draws objects toward its surface, and it's beginning to move. Let the spin establish itself, find its rhythm, feel it turning slowly, steadily with the patient gathering momentum of something that knows it has all the time in the world. Because once it reaches full speed, it will never stop. Each rotation is slightly faster than the last, each slightly stronger, each revolution generating a slightly more powerful pull on the field of financial possibility that surrounds you in every direction. And as the spin builds, you can feel the first faint tug of the vortex beginning to form. A gentle pulling sensation in your center, as if many things are beginning to move in your direction, as if the entire financial field around you is beginning to organize itself around the spinning center that lives behind your sternum. Because it is. The organization is beginning, the vortex forming, and from this moment forward, the pull only increases. The vortex begins at your center and spirals outward. But before it reaches the outer world, it must first move through the inner world, through the layers of programming, belief, and emotional patterning that have been governing your financial life from beneath the surface of your awareness. And as the vortex spins through these inner layers, it does something remarkable. It reorganizes them. It strips away the debris, the old fears, the inherited limitations, the scarcity programs that were installed in childhood, and replaces them with a new structure built for wealth, designed to receive, hold, and multiply large sums of money with the same ease that a whirlpool receives, holds, and concentrates everything that enters its field. Feel the vortex moving through the first layer now, the surface layer, the conscious beliefs about money that you can articulate if someone asks. The things you tell yourself about your financial situation. Some of these beliefs serve you. The vortex leaves those intact, strengthens them, polishes them until they shine. The beliefs that limit you, the ones that say you can only earn so much, that wealth is for other people and money is hard to come by, those are being swept up in the rotation and spun apart, dissolved, broken down into raw energy, and fed back into the vortex as fuel. Every limiting belief that dissolves adds energy to the spin. Every old program that breaks apart increases the pull. The vortex grows stronger by consuming the very limitations that used to hold you back. Now the vortex drops deeper, past the surface beliefs into the emotional layer, the place where your feelings about money live, the anxiety, the tightness, the low-grade dread that hums in the background every time you think about bills or savings or retirement or how things cost. The vortex is moving through this layer now, and you can feel it, a warmth, softening, a loosening of the emotional knots that have been sitting in your solar plexus and your chest for as long as you can remember. The vortex is unraveling, spinning them loose, converting the trapped emotional energy of financial fear into the kinetic energy of financial attraction. Every knot that unravels feeds the spin. Every fear that dissolves adds the velocity, and you can feel the vortex growing stronger, spinning faster, pulling harder with every emotional release. Let the emotions go. Let the vortex take them in. Every memory of financial embarrassment, every time you felt ashamed of what you had or what you lacked, the vortex is consuming all of it, spinning it apart at the molecular level and converting it to pure rotational energy. These emotions were heavy, weighing you down, slowing the spin, blocking the pull, and now they are fuel. They are feeding the very vortex that will deliver the abundance they once convinced you was impossible. There's a poetic justice in this. The fears become the fuel for their own dissolution. Everything that once held you back is now pushing you forward, deeper still, past the emotional layer into the identity layer, the deepest structure, the place where the answer to the question of who am I when it comes to money lives as a felt sense, as a body-level knowing, as a cellular assumption so fundamental you've never even thought to question it. This is where the real calibration begins. The vortex is reaching the core now. And at the core, it's installing something new, a new identity, a new answer to the question. The old answer, whatever it was, whatever it said about your worth, your capacity, is being spun apart and replaced by a single, absolute, unshakable knowing. I am the center of a financial vortex. Money spirals toward me from every direction. It is drawn to me by a force as natural and constant as gravity, and the closer it gets, the faster it moves. That identity is locking in now. Feel it solidifying your center, becoming the axis around which the vortex spins. Because the vortex needs a center, a fixed, stable, immovable point around which the rotation organizes itself. That center is your new financial identity, the identity of someone who pulls money toward them simply by existing, by being who they are, carrying the frequency and the rotation that makes the vortex possible. This identity is who you really are. The identity of struggle, chasing, barely getting by, that was the costume. The overlay, the temporary distortion imposed on your consciousness by years of inherited programming. The vortex just stripped away. What is left? This calm, magnetic, gravitationally powerful center of financial attraction. This is the real you. It's always been the real you. You're simply meeting yourself for the first time without disguise. Now the vortex expands past the boundary of your inner world and reaches into the outer, extending beyond your body, beyond the room you're in, beyond the building, out into the city, the region, the country, the planet. The vortex is expanding its field of influence, and as it expands, it begins to pull from every direction and every source. From channels you know about and channels you've never imagined. The vortex is reaching into bank accounts, corporate budgets, client wallets, investment portfolios, into the financial structure of the entire global economy. And it is gently, persistently, irresistibly pulling sums of money out of those accounts and into orbit around your center. Picture it, streams of money, golden, luminous, carrying the energy of pure value, spiraling inward from every point on the compass. Some streams are thin at first, just beginning their journey towards you from afar. Others are thick, heavy, carrying large sums already close, accelerating as the pull of your vortex draws them in tighter and faster. And all of them, every stream, sum, every financial event, spiraling inward along the same path, the same elegant, inevitable, mathematically precise spiral that governs the arms of galaxies, in the shape of seashells, in the pattern of water draining from the bathtub, the spiral of nature, the spiral of abundance, the spiral that always delivers everything to the center. You are the center, and the money is spiraling in. Let yourself feel the pull you're generating. It's real, physical. It has the same tangible quality as the pull of a magnet on iron filings. And just like a magnet, the pull operates continuously, silently, and without any effort on your part. The magnet pulls because it is its nature. The vortex pulls because that is its structure, and your consciousness, now organized as a financial vortex, pulls wealth towards you. Because that is what it was designed to do. You are a gravitational center for money. You've always had this capacity. It was dormant, untrained, buried under layers of programming that told you money was something you had to chase, to struggle for, that moved away from you unless you ran after it. The vortex reverses that entire dynamic. It spirals towards you, accelerates towards you. It falls into your life the way objects fall toward the earth, drawn by a force that requires zero effort from the earth itself. The earth simply exists and gravity does the rest. You simply exist and the vortex does the rest. Here's something extraordinary about vortices. Objects that enter a vortex accelerate as they approach the center. The closer they get, the faster they move. You can see this in water draining from a sink. The water at the edge of the whirlpool moves slowly, but as it spirals inward, it picks up speed until the water closest to the center is moving at tremendous velocity. The same principle applies to your financial vortex. The money that is currently far from you, the sums that are just beginning to shift, the opportunities beginning to form, those are moving slowly. They may be unable to detect them yet. They are on the outer edge of the spiral, just beginning their journey inward, but they are moving. And they will accelerate as the spiral closer to your center, as they enter the tighter rings of the vortex where the pull is stronger and the spin faster. They will pick up speed dramatically. What started as a distant, imperceptible financial movement will become a rushing, accelerating, unmistakable inflow of wealth. This is why when the money starts coming, it comes fast. People who activate their financial vortex often describe the same experience. Nothing seems to be happening for a while, and then boom, suddenly everything happens at once. Multiple income streams open, multiple opportunities converge. Sums arrive within days of each other. It feels like a flood. It feels like a lucky streak. But it is physics. It's the acceleration zone, the natural behavior of objects spiraling toward the center of a vortex. Slow at the outer edge, fast at the inner. You are building toward the center experience now. The outer sums have already begun their spiral. The acceleration is already underway, and the moment those sums enter the inner rings of your vortex, they will arrive with a speed and volume that will redefine what you thought was possible for your financial life. $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1 million, numbers that used to feel like fantasy, are simply what happens when objects enter the acceleration zone of a fully operational vortex. The vortex has no opinion about the size of the sum. It pulls with equal force on every dollar in its radius. And the more it pulls, the more it gets. The more it gets, the faster the spin. The faster the spin, the stronger the pull, and you are inside a self-amplifying circle of acceleration right now. Let yourself feel the acceleration, the speed of the spin increasing, the pull growing stronger, sums getting closer, faster, heavier, more abundant. The vortex is reaching its operational speed now, the speed at which the pull becomes irresistible, where money has no choice but to spiral inward, where the gravitational center you have become is so powerful that wealth in your radius is simply captured, drawn in, deposited at your feet, and the speed keeps increasing. Because the vortex in full operation is self-sustaining, the spin generates the pull. The pull draws in more material. The material adds mass to the vortex, and the added mass increases the spin. It is a perpetual motion machine of financial abundance, and it's spinning inside you right now. Every object with mass generates a gravitational field. The larger the mass, the stronger the field. The stronger the field, the more powerful the pull everything around it. The sun holds 8 planets in orbit because its mass generates a gravitational field so vast and powerful that nothing within trillions of miles can escape its influence. Your financial vortex operates on the same principle. As the vortex inside you gains mass, as it accumulates energy from very dissolved limiting beliefs, every released fear, every layer of old programming that it consumes and converts to fuel, its gravitational field expands. The radius of your financial pull grows larger. Money that was previously outside your sphere of influence is suddenly caught up in it. Opportunities that would have gone to someone else are now curving towards you instead, bent by the gravitational pull of your expanding field. People who carry wealth, who control budgets and make financial decisions that could benefit you, they feel the pull without understanding why. They think of you at unusual moments. They feel drawn to reach out, make an offer, to include you in something lucrative. They attribute it to instinct or coincidence, but it is neither. It is gravity, your gravity, the gravitational field of a consciousness that has been organized into a vortex so powerful that it bends the trajectory of money itself. Feel your field expand, the radius grow, like a sphere of influence emanating from your center, reaching further and further into the world, touching more accounts, more budgets, more wallets, more sources of wealth with every second that passes. The field is invisible. The field is silent. The field is pulling constantly in every direction, drawing money towards you from above, from below, from left and right, from behind you and in front of you, from directions that the linear mind cannot even conceive of. The vortex pulls in 360 degrees simultaneously. There is no angle from which wealth is excluded, no direction that the vortex fails to reach. The field is expanding. Right now, with every word, growing wider, stronger, more inescapable for every sum of money that falls within its range. And something that will deepen the experience even further, your gravitational field has a signature. A unique vibrational fingerprint that distinguishes your pull from every other pull. in the field, and the money that is meant for you, the specific sums, the opportunities and channels of wealth that are aligned with your purpose, gifts, and your unique contribution to the world, those sums recognize your signature the way a homing pigeon recognizes its home. They are tuned to your frequency, calibrated to your pull. They find you in a crowd of 7 billion people because the gravitational signature of your vortex is the only one in the entire field that resonates with your particular vibration. Your money is looking for you right now, scanning for your signal, and the vortex you're building is broadcasting the signal with more power, more clarity, and more reach than ever before in your life. Money arrives through channels, paychecks, client instruments, investment returns, gifts, rebates, tax refunds, inheritances, business deals, side projects, royalties, licensing fees. The number of channels through which money can reach you is essentially infinite. And the vortex activates all of them simultaneously. It pulls through every channel at once, widening some, opening others that were previously sealed shut, and creating entirely new channels that have never existed in your financial life before. As you listen, new channels are forming right now. Income streams that you've never imagined are being constructed in the invisible realm, beginning to carry money towards you through paths you have never walked before. A skill you possess that you have never monetized is being noticed by someone who will pay generously for it. A creative idea that has been sitting dormant in your mind is about to be activated by a conversation you will have within the next few weeks. A relationship that has been purely social is about to reveal a financial dimension that surprises you. A door you walked past 1,000 times without noticing is about to swing open and reveal a room full of money with your name on it. These channels are forming because the vortex is pulling through every available pathway. And where pathways are missing, it is creating them. The way water finds cracks in a rock over time widens those cracks into rivers. The vortex is finding every crack, every opening, every potential channel through which money can reach you, and it is widening them into flowing rivers of financial abundance. Some of these channels will surprise you. Money will arrive from a source you never considered a source. A hobby will become profitable. A passing comment will lead to a business opportunity. A problem you solve for someone will turn into a paid service you offer to many. The vortex is creative, intelligent. It sees pathways that your conscious mind overlooks because the conscious mind thinks linearly while the vortex thinks spherically, pulling from every direction, through every dimension, along every possible path simultaneously. And the beauty of multiple channels is this: they compound. One channel produces income, 2 channels produce more, 5 channels create momentum, 10 channels create a torrent, and a vortex is pulling through dozens of channels simultaneously, creating a financial experience so abundant, so multi-directional and overwhelmingly positive that the only accurate description is overflow. Money coming from so many directions at once that you can barely track it all. Deposits appearing in your accounts from sources you forget about. Checks arriving in the mail that you were never expecting. Opportunities landing in your inbox that seem tailor-made for your exact skills and desires. This is the experience of a fully activated vortex, and it is the experience that is being prepared for you right now. At the center of every vortex is a still point, the eye. While everything around it is spinning at tremendous speeds, the center itself is calm, quiet, perfectly still, and this is where you live. The state you are being installed in right now, the still center of a financial vortex that is pulling wealth toward you from every direction at accelerating speeds while you yourself remain completely calm, completely peaceful and at ease. This is important. The vortex works because the center is still. If the center starts spinning, the exact same anxiety, the same urgency, the same desperate grasping energy that characterizes the outer world's relationship with money, the vortex collapses. It needs a calm center to maintain its structure. It needs a consciousness that is absolutely at peace with money to serve as the axis of rotation. And that is the state of being cultivated in you right now. Deep, unshakable financial peace, the peace of someone who knows in their bones and cells in the quiet place behind their thoughts that money is always coming, that the vortex is always pulling, that abundance is always spiraling inward. There is nothing to chase or worry about, nothing to grasp at. Because the vortex does the chasing, the vortex does the pulling. Your job is simply to be the calm, stable, serene center around which the entire system organizes itself. Feel that calm now. Feel the stillness at your center while the vortex spins around you. Feel the exquisite combination of tremendous power and complete peace. The power of the pole, the peace of the center, both existing simultaneously, essential to each other. The power without the peace would be chaos. The peace without the power would be stagnation, but together they form the most effective wealth-generating structure available to human consciousness. A vortex with a still eye, an unstoppable pole organized around an unshakable calm, and that is you, right now, already. The structure is built and the vortex is spinning, the eye is calm, and the money is coming. Rest here for a moment in the eye, in the stillness. Feel how safe it is, how quiet, how even as the most powerful financial force you've ever generated spins around you at tremendous speed, the center where you live is perfect, absolutely eternally still. The stillness is your new relationship with money. The old relationship was turbulent, full of anxiety and urgency. The money comes to you, you remain at rest. The vortex handles the mechanics of attraction and you enjoy the experience of receiving. This is the natural order of abundance. The sun stays, the planets orbit, the ocean stays, the rivers flow towards it, the center stays, and everything spirals inward. You are the center, and everything is spiraling towards you. Here's what separates this activation from a temporary state change. The vortex being installed in your consciousness right now is self-sustaining. It generates its own energy, feeds its own spin once it reaches operational velocity, and it is approaching that velocity right now with every sentence, every breath. With every deepening layer of relaxation, it will continue spinning indefinitely while you sleep, while you work, while you eat, drive, talk, laugh, and live your ordinary life. The vortex operates in the background of your awareness the way your heart beats in the background of your body, continuously, autonomously, and without requiring any conscious effort. Think about what this means. It means you are free from the exhausting mental work of trying to manifest money through willpower and concentration, free from the belief creating wealth requires constant mental effort. The vortex does the work. It spins on its own, it pulls on its own, attracts on its own, and you are free to live your life, pursue your passions, love the people you love, and enjoy the experience of being alive while the most powerful wealth-generating mechanism available to human consciousness works tirelessly on your behalf in the background. This is the difference between effort-based creation and vortex-based creation. Effort runs out. Vortices are self-sustaining. Effort depends on your energy level, your mood, and willpower. The vortex depends on physics, and physics never takes a day off. This means the pull is permanent. Financial attraction you're generating right now is being locked into the structure of your subconscious as a default setting. Feel the permanence locking in, the spin stabilizing at a speed that your subconscious recognizes as the new default. Feel the vortex becoming as much a part of you as your fingerprint, as your eye color, as the sound of your own voice. It is yours, it is you. You are a person who lives at the center of a money vortex, around whom wealth organizes itself in spiraling patterns of ever-increasing abundance. You are a person whose mere presence in a room shifts the financial energy of that room because the gravitational field you carry bends opportunity in your direction the way a massive object bends light. That identity is sealed, written into the architecture of your consciousness at a level so deep that surface-level doubt is unable to reach it. There will come a point, and it's approaching faster than your rational mind believes, when the vortex begins producing more financial abundance than your current life can contain. Accounts will fill, opportunities stack, income streams multiply beyond what your current systems can track. This is the overflow state. and it is the natural consequence of a fully operational financial vortex. When the overflow begins, something interesting happens. The excess wealth that your life cannot currently contain begins to spill outward to benefit the people around you, your family, your friends, your community, your causes, your employees. The overflow becomes a gift that the vortex gives to the world through you. You become a distribution center for abundance, a point through which energy of wealth enters the collective field and uplifts everyone it touches. Feel what it would feel like to live in a permanent overflow, to have so much financial abundance spiraling into your life that your primary challenge is deciding where to direct your surplus, to wake up every morning knowing that more money is arriving today than you personally need, and that excess will flow through you into the lives of people and causes that matter to you. Feel the generosity of that state, the power of it, how different it is from the cramped, anxious, scarcity-driven relationship with money that characterized the old programming. The vortex is generating it for you right now. The first signs of overflow will appear in your physical reality very soon, sooner than you expect. And when they do, you will know that the vortex has reached full operational capacity and the financial life you were meant to live has officially begun. And here's what makes the overflow permanent. The vortex is self-feeding. The money flows in, adds energy to the spin. The increased spin generates stronger pull. The stronger pull draws in more money. It is a self-amplifying loop of ever-increasing abundance, and once it reaches the overflow threshold, it stays there. The overflow becomes your new baseline. The surplus becomes your new minimum, and the vortex spinning ever faster, pulling you ever harder, expanding ever wider, continues to deliver financial abundance in quantities that grow larger with every rotation. The vortex is spinning at full speed now. Feel it. The rotation at your center, steady and powerful. The pull extending outward in every direction, drawing wealth from every source, through every channel, along every path. The still eye at the center where you rest in absolute calm, while the most powerful financial force you've ever generated works tirelessly on your behalf. The state is being sealed into your subconscious now, burned in, locked down, embedded at the level of identity and the level of cellular memory, at the level of the electromagnetic signature that your body broadcasts into the quantum field with every heartbeat. The vortex is as permanent as your skeleton, and the seal deepens with every passing hour. And as you return now to your waking awareness, feel the vortex traveling with you. Feel it humming beneath the surface of your ordinary consciousness. Feel the slight, pleasant gravitational pull at your center. Sums are in motion, channels opening, opportunities curving in your direction. The field is responding to the gravitational signature of your activated vortex with the same precision and same reliability with which it responds to every other natural force in the world. Go about your day now, and as you move through the world, notice how things begin to shift. Notice the unexpected offer, the surprise payment, the conversation that takes an unusually lucrative turn. Notice how money begins appearing at the edges of your awareness, tentatively at first, then with increasing frequency and increasing amounts as the vortex draws it inward. From the outer rings of the spiral, each arrival is confirmation. Each sum is proof, each financial event evidence that the vortex is real. And notice something else. Notice how calm you feel about money now. Notice the absence of the old anxiety, how the financial future, which used to feel uncertain and threatening, is now feeling organized, handled, taken care of. Because it is. The vortex is handling it, organizing the flow, ensuring that money spirals towards you in quantities that meet and exceed your needs, your desires, and your wildest expectations. You are taken care of. The vortex has you and will never stop spinning. Every time you return to this activation, the spin accelerates, the pull strengthens, the radius expands, and the sums grow larger. This is compound vortex energy. Each listen multiplies the last, and the financial results multiply with it. The big money vortex is active, spinning, pulling, and it is yours. Let the money spiral in. It already is. Now, before you go, I want to invite you to join the Reality Revolution community. You can find the link in the description. This community is a special place for you to take this information and knowledge, these activations, and take it to the next level. Work with a community of people that are utilizing these activations and meditations to manifest their dream life. Find exclusive content that you can't get anywhere else. Audiobooks read by me, like Neville Goddard's Power of Awareness, Joseph Murphy's Power of Your Subconscious Mind. You'll find training modules, the I Am Disclosures by Saint Germain, and so much more. You can find it at skool.com, www.skool.com/reality revolution. I hope to see you there. I also ask that you subscribe to my second YouTube channel, The Brian Scott Musical Experience, where we have new songs coming out on a regular basis. I'd love it if you checked out my art. You can find it at www.newearth.art. All these descriptions are in the description of every one of my videos, so be sure to check those out. And welcome to the Reality Revolution. I am so excited to finally announce our newest event, 4 days in Maui, Hawaii, the ultimate timeline shift. This is a completely new event. It's not like the other events we've done. This is 4 days instead of 3. This is an advanced workshop. We will open activating your pineal gland. We will awaken energy centers. We will do the bliss body meditation. We will meet the higher self, quantum jump into your dream life. You'll meet your future self. You will learn how to navigate this new version of you, connect to your quantum heart, remember your future. We will discuss large sums of money, love, and we will activate the new earth. This is a more advanced version of our initial workshops that we've done. We're holding the event at the Maui Westin, which I'm so excited about. I've stayed there like 6 times. It's one of my favorite hotels in Maui, right there on Ka'anapali Beach. As soon as we're done, you can go out and enjoy the most amazing beach right there off the hotel. It's beautiful. The sunsets are amazing. It's one of my favorite places in the world. And it was my dream to hold an event here. And so this is going to be a very special experience. We have booked a limited number of rooms that you can get on a discount. And there is an early bird pricing at $997 for 4 days. That's amazing. So now is the time to get a ticket. I hope to see you there. I know that I've talked to many of you that are excited to come to this event. I want to combine the incredible peace and high vibration of Maui with these immersive meditative experiences into what will be the most profound transformational experience of your entire life. I can't wait to see you there. Once again, the event will be in Maui, Hawaii, at the Maui Westin on May 14th through the 17th. The link is www.brianscottlive.com/May-2026.